Let your body find its place here. Let your breath settle into its own quiet rhythm. Feel the surface beneath you, holding you gently. There is no need to move. No need to reach for anything. The air around you is still and cool. You are here, and that is all that is asked. Now, let your mind begin to drift. Let it rise, slowly, like a breath of warm air lifting. Imagine yourself floating upward. Not quickly. Not with effort. Just a gentle, gradual ascent. The room below becomes smaller. The ceiling falls away. You pass through the roof as if it were mist. The night air meets you, soft and cool. You rise above the house. The lights below are small and warm. A window glows here, another there. They look like tiny lanterns scattered on a dark cloth. You rise higher. The street becomes a thin line. The neighborhood becomes a cluster of shapes. The trees become dark patches, soft and rounded. You rise above the town. The roads are faint threads now. The cars are slow-moving specks of light. The whole town fits in the curve of your palm. You rise higher still. The hills roll out beneath you like a slow, dark sea. The valleys are filled with shadow. The rivers are silver ribbons, barely moving. You can see the curve of the earth now. It is gentle. It is vast. It is quiet. The air grows thinner, but it does not press on you. You feel no cold. You feel no strain. You are simply rising, weightless and calm. The stars begin to appear. Not one or two. Not a handful. They come in layers, like dust scattered across a dark floor. The first stars are bright and steady. They are close. They are like old friends, watching with soft, patient eyes. As you rise, more stars appear behind them. Smaller. Farther. Thousands of them. Then millions. They fill the space around you. They do not crowd you. They simply are. You rise through them slowly. They do not rush past. They stay where they are, distant and still. You are moving, and they are still. The blackness between them is deep. It is not empty. It is full of quiet. You can feel the quiet pressing in, soft and thick. It is not a silence that frightens. It is a silence that holds. You rise until the earth becomes a ball beneath you. It is blue and white and green. It is soft and round. It turns slowly, without hurry. The clouds drift across it like breath on glass. The oceans are deep and dark. The land is gentle and brown. You can see the whole thing at once. It is small. It is delicate. It is one thing, whole and complete. You see the lines where countries meet. They are not lines at all. They are just changes in color. They are just shapes that shift. You see the lights of cities at night. They cluster in patches. They glow like moss on a damp stone. They are small. They are soft. They do not seem important from here. You see the storms moving across the oceans. They are white swirls. They are slow and patient. They do not rush. They do not rage. They simply turn. You see the mountains. They are wrinkles on the skin of the earth. They are old. They are worn. They have been here long before you. They will be here long after. You see the deserts. They are pale and quiet. They stretch without end. They do not ask for anything. You see the forests. They are dark green patches. They breathe slowly. They are full of life, but from here, they are still. Everything is still. Everything is quiet. You are above it all. You are not separate from it. You are part of it. You are a small piece of this large, slow turning. Your breath is still moving. Your body is still resting below. But here, in this wide space, you are weightless. You are a witness. You are a quiet point of awareness. The stars do not ask you to do anything. They do not expect anything. They simply shine. They have been shining for a long time. Longer than you can hold in your mind. They will shine long after you are gone. And that is not a sad thing. It is just true. It is a fact, like the coolness of the air. Like the softness of the dark. It is simply what is. You float here, among them. You are small. You are held. You are part of this vast, quiet turning. There is nothing to solve. There is nothing to fix. There is only this. This slow drift. This soft dark. This quiet rising. Let yourself stay here. Let the stars hold your gaze. Let the earth turn below you. You are safe. You are still. You are rising. And there is no need to go back. Not yet. Not for a long while. You are still rising. The earth grows smaller beneath you, though it does not feel like distance. It feels like softening. Like the edges of the world are becoming gentle. The curve of the planet is a slow blue arc. It holds no borders. It holds no names. Just oceans and clouds and the faint glow of cities at night. The stars are closer now. They do not press in. They simply surround you, quiet and patient. They are not watching you. They are not ignoring you. They are just there, the way the air is there. The way the dark is there. You are among them, and they do not change. You think of the people below. The ones you love. The ones you carry in your chest. They are there, on that blue curve, doing small things. Breathing. Sleeping. Turning over in their beds. They do not know you are here, above them, looking down. But you can feel them anyway. Not with your eyes. With something softer. Something that does not need light. You think of the things you worried about today. The small things. The words you said. The words you did not say. The tasks left undone. From here, they are like dust motes in a sunbeam. They float. They catch the light for a moment. Then they drift away. They are not gone. They are just very small. And that is not a dismissal. It is a perspective. A gentle one. A true one. The earth turns slowly. You can see the line where day meets night. It is not sharp. It is a long, soft shadow. The light moves across the continents like a quiet hand. It touches mountains. It touches deserts. It touches the roofs of houses where people are waking or sleeping or dreaming. It does not ask anything of them. It simply passes. And they go on. And you go on, floating here, watching. Your breath is slow. Your chest rises and falls like a tide. There is no rush. There is no destination. You are not going anywhere. You are just here, in this wide dark, with the stars and the turning earth. The silence is not empty. It is full. Full of the hum of distant suns. Full of the slow music of gravity. Full of the quiet that holds everything together. You think of the people who lived before you. The ones who looked up at these same stars. They saw the same patterns. They felt the same smallness. They wondered the same things. And then they faded, like the light from a candle. And the stars went on. And the earth went on. And now you are here, doing the same thing. Looking up. Wondering. Breathing. It is a long chain of looking. A long chain of wondering. And you are part of it. Just one part. But a real part. The air around you is cool. It is not cold. It is the kind of cool that makes you want to sink deeper into stillness. Your eyelids are heavy. Not from tiredness. From the weight of the quiet. It presses gently on you. It holds you in place. You do not need to move. You do not need to speak. You do not need to hold any thought for longer than it wants to stay. The stars are not telling you anything. They are not teaching you. They are just there. And you are just here. And that is enough. That is all that needs to be true for now. You feel the drift again. A slow, patient motion. Not through space. Through time. Through the moment. You are not falling. You are not climbing. You are simply being carried. The stars are your companions. The dark is your blanket. The quiet is your breath. There is no need to remember this. There is no need to take anything back. You can leave it all here, among the stars. The worries. The plans. The small weights. They will stay here, floating, as you return. Or you can stay here with them. For a while. For a long while. There is no schedule. There is no clock. There is only this slow drift. This soft dark. This quiet rising. You are still rising. You are still held. You are still part of this vast, quiet turning. And there is nothing to solve. There is nothing to fix. There is only this. There is only this. And this is enough. Not because it is everything, but because it is all that is here. The dark. the drift, the breath. You look down again. Not with urgency, not with purpose. Just a slow turn of attention. Like turning your head on a pillow. Below you, the earth is a curve. A wide, gentle arc, blue and white and green. Softly lit. Slowly turning. You can see the places you have been. Not as maps. Not as memories. Just as small patches of light and shadow. A cluster of lights where a city rests. A dark stretch where the ocean lies. A thin line of gold where the sun is just now touching a shore. You have walked on that shore. You have stood in that city. You have been inside those small patches of light. And from here, they are all the same size. All the same distance. All the same quiet wait. There is a town where you once waited. You can almost see it. A small smudge of warmth against the dark land. You waited there for something. You do not remember what. The waiting itself is what remains. The feeling of standing still. The feeling of watching a door. The feeling of not knowing. From here, that waiting looks like a small point of light. No bigger than any other. No heavier. It simply sits there, on the curve of the earth, like all the other moments. There is a road you once drove. A long, straight road through flat land. You drove it at night. The headlights made a small tunnel of light. The radio played something you have forgotten. You were tired. You were alone. You were not unhappy. From here, that road is a thin line. A thread. A faint scratch on the surface of the world. It does not lead anywhere important. It is just a line. You were on it. Now you are here. There is a room where you once slept. A small room with a window. You woke in the middle of the night. The moonlight came through the glass. It made a pale square on the wall. You watched it for a long time. You did not think about anything. You just watched the light. From here, that room is too small to see. It is part of the soft glow of a city. Part of the warm haze of a continent. Part of the turning earth. The moonlight you watched is the same light that touches your face now. The same quiet light. The same soft glow. You are still rising. The earth grows smaller. Not smaller in a frightening way. Smaller in a gentle way. Like a memory that softens with time. Like a voice that fades into a hum. You can see the whole shape of it now. The blue of the oceans. The white of the clouds. The green and brown of the land. It all moves together. A single thing. A single slow turning. You have been part of that turning. You have been a small weight on that surface. You have been a breath in that air. You have been a moment in that long, slow turning. And now you are here. Above it. Outside it. Held by the dark. There is a river you used to know. A wide, slow river. You sat on its bank once. You watched the water move. You threw a small stone. You watched the ripples spread. They kept spreading. They kept moving. They reached the other side. From here, that river is a silver thread. A quiet line through the green. The ripples are gone. The stone is at the bottom. The bank is empty. But you were there. That moment happened. It is part of the turning. There is a hill you climbed. A long, steady climb. The grass was dry. The wind was warm. You stopped halfway. You sat down. You looked at the view. The fields below. The sky above. The distance. From here, that hill is a small bump on the curve. A tiny rise. You were on top of it. You looked out. You saw the world from a little higher. And now you see it from much higher. The same world. The same view. Just farther. You are not looking for anything. You are not trying to understand. You are just looking. Letting the shapes pass. Letting the lights drift. The earth is a disk of soft color. Blue and white. Green and brown. It floats in the dark. It turns without effort. It holds everything you have ever known. And you float above it. Without effort. Without weight. Without need. You can stay here. There is no reason to leave. There is no reason to return. The earth will still be there. The rivers will still run. The cities will still glow. The hills will still rise. You can simply float. And breathe. And watch. The dark is warm. The stars are quiet. The drift is slow. You are still rising. You are still held. You are still part of this vast, quiet turning. And there is nothing to solve. There is nothing to fix. There is only this. The stars do not move. They are fixed. They have always been fixed. From here they look like dust. Gold dust on black cloth. Someone once told you the stars are fires. Distant suns. Each one burning alone. Each one spinning its own worlds. You cannot see those worlds. You can only see the light. The light has traveled for years. For centuries. For ages. It reaches you now. It reaches your eyes. It fills the dark between your thoughts. The earth below is curved. A gentle arc. The edge of it glows blue. A thin line of atmosphere. That line is all that separates you from the void. It is thin. It is fragile. It holds every breath you have ever taken. Every breath you will ever take. It holds the clouds. The rain. The wind in the grass. The sound of a door closing. The sound of someone laughing. All of it held in that thin blue line. You remember the hills. The green hills. The way they rolled into each other. The way the shadows moved across them. The way the light changed. Morning light. Evening light. The long gold of late afternoon. You watched those hills from a window once. A small window. A wooden frame. The glass was old. It had ripples in it. The hills looked soft through the ripples. They looked like they were breathing. They were not breathing. They were just hills. But they looked like they were. The rivers are silver threads now. They catch the light. They bend and twist. They do not hurry. They have never hurried. They carve the land slowly. Over centuries. Over millennia. They find the lowest path. They always find the lowest path. Water does not struggle. It simply flows. It goes where it can go. It does not fight the stone. It wears the stone away. Grain by grain. Year by year. The river does not know it is patient. It is just water. It is just moving. The cities are clusters of light. Tiny sparks. They flicker. They pulse. They are alive with movement. Cars moving. Lights blinking. People walking. People sitting. People sleeping. Each light is a room. Each room is a life. Each life is a story. You cannot see the stories. You can only see the light. The light is enough. The light tells you that someone is there. Someone is warm. Someone is breathing. Someone is turning in their sleep. Someone is watching the same stars you are watching. From below. From a window. From a garden. From a rooftop. You feel the cold of space. It is not a sharp cold. It is a distant cold. A cold that does not touch you. It is the cold of the void. The cold of the dark between stars. It is the cold of emptiness. But you are not empty. You are full of warmth. Your chest rises and falls. Your blood moves. Your heart beats. It beats slowly. It beats steadily. It does not need to hurry. There is nothing to race toward. There is nothing to escape. The heart simply beats. It has always beaten. It will beat for a while longer. Then it will stop. That is not a sad thought. It is just a fact. Like the stars. Like the rivers. Like the thin blue line. You are not the heart. You are not the breath. You are not the thoughts that drift through your mind. You are the one watching. The one floating. The one who sees the earth as a disk of soft color. You are the one who sees the hills and the rivers and the cities. You are the one who sees the stars. You are the one who feels the warmth of your own body. You are the one who knows that all of this will pass. And you are still here. Still watching. Still floating. Still held by the dark. The drift continues. It does not stop. It does not need to stop. You are moving through the field of stars. They are not moving. You are moving. Slowly. Gently. Without effort. The earth shrinks below you. It becomes smaller. It becomes a marble. A blue and white marble. It is beautiful. It is fragile. It is everything you have ever known. And you are leaving it. Not leaving forever. Just leaving for now. Just drifting away. Just letting the distance grow. The dark deepens. The stars grow brighter. They do not grow louder. They are always silent. They are always still. They watch. They have always watched. They watched before you were born. They will watch after you are gone. They do not care. They do not need to care. They are just stars. They are just light. They are just the dust of old fires. And you are dust too. You are the dust of old stars. You are the light of a distant sun. You are the warmth of a beating heart. You are the breath of a living thing. You are the one who drifts. You are the one who watches. You are the one who rests. The earth is a disk. The stars are dust. The dark is warm. The drift is slow. You are still rising. You are still held. You are still part of this vast, quiet turning. And there is nothing to solve. There is nothing to fix. There is only this. The disk of the earth grows smaller beneath you. Not smaller in a way that frightens. Smaller in a way that softens. The lines of coast and continent blur at their edges. The lights of cities become a faint scattering of warm points. They do not demand attention. They simply are. They glow. They pulse with a distant rhythm. You can watch them without needing to count them. Without needing to name them. The air around you is still. There is no wind here. There is no sound of traffic or voices. There is only the quiet hum of your own slow breath. That breath is a soft tide. It rises. It falls. It does not ask anything of you. It simply moves through you. You are the space it fills. You are the warmth it leaves behind. Above you, the stars have not moved. They hang in their ancient patterns. They are patient. They are cold. They are beautiful in their distance. You know their names if you want them. But you do not need their names. You can let the names drift away like dust. The stars do not care what you call them. They have been called many things. They have been called gods. They have been called fires. They have been called the eyes of the dead. None of it changes them. They remain. They remain. They remain. Your thoughts begin to slow. They become like the stars themselves. Distant. Quiet. Unhurried. A thought drifts into view. It is small. It is about a door you closed yesterday. The thought hangs there for a moment. Then it drifts away. Another thought comes. It is about a word someone said last week. That word hangs. It drifts. It fades. You do not need to hold it. You do not need to examine it. You let it go. You let all of them go. They are just light. They are just dust. They are just the old fires of a mind that is learning to rest. The earth turns below you. It turns without effort. It turns without asking permission. The mountains rise and fall. The oceans move in their slow rhythms. The forests breathe in and out. All of it happens without you. All of it happened before you. All of it will happen after you. And that is not a sad thing. It is not a lonely thing. It is a quiet thing. It is a gentle thing. It is the way of the world. You are a part of that turning. You are a part of that breathing. You are a part of the slow drift of all things. Your body is made of the same stuff as the mountains. Your blood is made of the same salt as the sea. Your bones are made of the same calcium as the coral. You are not separate. You have never been separate. You are just a small piece of a very large pattern. A pattern that does not need to be understood. A pattern that only needs to be seen. And you are seeing it now. You are seeing it from a great distance. You are seeing it with soft eyes. The darkness around you is not empty. It is full of old light. Light that left its star 1,000 years ago. Light that has traveled through the cold. Light that has traveled through the silence. And now it reaches you. It touches your skin. It warms you in a way that has nothing to do with heat. It fills you in a way that has nothing to do with hunger. You are full of starlight. You are full of the ancient drift. You are full of the quiet. Your eyelids grow heavy. They are not heavy with sleep. They are heavy with peace. They are heavy with the weight of all that distance. You do not need to keep them open. You do not need to keep them closed. They can rest wherever they want. They can rest in the middle. They can rest in the soft gray between seeing and not seeing. That is a good place to rest. That is a safe place to rest. The disk of the earth is a pale blue marble. It is a small thing. It is a beautiful thing. It holds everything you have ever known. It holds every face you have ever loved. It holds every sound you have ever heard. It holds every touch you have ever felt. And it holds them all gently. It holds them all without effort. It holds them all in the same quiet turning. You are still rising. You are still held. You are still part of this vast, quiet turning. The stars watch. The earth turns. The breath moves. The drift continues. And there is nothing to solve. There is nothing to fix. There is only this soft descent. There is only this warm dark. There is only the slow rhythm of a world that does not need you to hold it. A world that holds you instead. The soft descent begins. You do not move toward it. It moves toward you. The stars grow quieter now. Not dimmer. Just farther away. Or perhaps you are farther from them. The distinction no longer matters. Your body remembers itself. First the weight of your hands. Then the weight of your arms. Then the slow, quiet weight of your chest rising and falling. Rising. Falling. Each breath a small tide. Each breath a gentle return. The air is warm. It fills you slowly. It leaves you slowly. There is no rush in the leaving. You feel the surface beneath you. Not pressing. Not holding. Just there. Just solid. Just still. The dark is soft now. Not the bright dark of the stars. The close dark of a room. The dark that wraps around you like fabric. The dark that asks nothing of your eyes. Your eyelids grow heavy. Heavy like stones at the bottom of a river. Heavy like old leaves after rain. They rest against each other without effort. The sound of your breathing fills the space. A slow tide. A quiet bell. Each inhale a wave that reaches the shore. Each exhale a wave that pulls away. The shore does not move. The shore is still. Your thoughts drift now. They do not race. They do not circle. They simply float. Like dust in a beam of light. Like feathers on still water. They drift and they settle. They settle and they are still. There is a warmth in your chest. A quiet warmth. A warmth that spreads slowly. Down your arms. Down your legs. Into your fingertips. Into your toes. The warmth is patient. The warmth does not hurry. Your legs are heavy now. Heavy like logs in a deep forest. Heavy like stones in a quiet pond. They rest against the surface. They do not need to move. Your back is heavy now. Heavy like the earth after rain. Heavy like the sand at low tide. It settles deeper. Deeper into the stillness. The room is quiet. The world is quiet. The stars are quiet. The earth is quiet. There is a soft hum in the distance. A fan. The wind. A far-off engine. It does not disturb. It only hums. A low, steady note. A note that holds the quiet together. Your breath slows again. Slower now. Each breath a little longer. Each pause a little deeper. The space between breaths grows soft. Grows wide. Grows warm. You feel the weight of the blanket. Light. Soft. It rests on you like a cloud. It rests on you like a hand that does not press. Just rests. Just stays. The dark is warm now. The dark is soft now. The dark is a place you can stay. Your mind is a still pool. No ripples. No movement. Just the quiet reflection of a single star. A star that does not move. A star that does not blink. A star that simply is. The breath comes again. Slow. Gentle. A wave that barely touches the shore. The weight in your body grows deeper. The warmth in your chest grows wider. The quiet in your mind grows softer. There is nothing to remember. There is nothing to prepare. There is only this breath. This weight. This warm dark. The stars are far away now. They do not call. They do not watch. They simply shine. A distant light. A quiet light. A light that asks nothing. Your hands are still. Your arms are still. Your legs are still. Your back is still. The breath moves. The breath moves. The breath moves. A slow rhythm. A quiet rhythm. A rhythm that carries nothing but itself. The dark is deep now. The dark is soft now. The dark is a blanket that covers everything. You are here. You are warm. You are heavy. You are still. The breath moves. The breath moves. The room holds you. The earth holds you. The dark holds you. A single sound. A distant bird. A soft creak. A quiet settling. Then nothing but the breath. Then nothing but the warmth. Then nothing but the slow, soft weight of being. The stars are far. The earth is close. The breath is now. And now. And now. And now.